What's going on, everyone? Rogue Dragon Plays here. Welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to go over the most recent news from Arrowhead for Helldivers 2. Yeah, I'll just be playing in the background and reading that stuff right now. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below on this whole thing. Yeah. Anyways, let me just get a mission selected, and then I will get into it. I do not want to do a brood commander mission. That would not be a good idea. Let's see. Honestly, just for this, I'm just doing super credit farming in the background, so not much else going on currently. Okay, so there was news posted Friday, May 8th, so yesterday, that says a transmission from Super Earth Command, where it says Arrowhead answers some of the community's burning questions. So I will be putting a list of questions on screen now, and then I'll just be reading their replies to those questions. So they said, and there's a little bit of an intro first. They said, to our dedicated citizens of Super Earth, we've been following your feedback over the past few days and seeing the conversations across the Helldivers 2 community. Helldivers 2 matters to all of us, and we want to be clearer about what we're working on and what's coming next. Alongside new content, we're focused on improving the core of the game, stability, progression, and the Galactic War. Below, we've pulled together answers to some of the questions we're seeing across Reddit, Discord, and X. We'll keep sharing more as we go. So, like I said, I'll pull up a list of the questions that were asked. And we'll start with the first one. So the community has asked, what is the team focusing on right now? What are their current priorities? Right now, a major focus for the team is improving meta progression and the Galactic War. We've significantly expanded the team working in this area, reflecting how important these long-term systems are for the overall player experience. The goal is to deliver deeper progression and a more engaging Galactic War, with features like more meaningful rewards and community progression systems, evolving major orders into longer multi-week themed campaigns, and branching outcomes that create clearer stakes and consequences based on player actions. You'll start to see the first results of this work this summer. So hopefully we'll get better stuff with that. The second question says, in multiple updates there have been hidden changes to weapons or enemies. Why were they not announced in patch notes? And so, we want our patch notes to be as clear as possible, and clear and complete as possible, to the level of detail that matters to our players. In some cases, changes have not been communicated with the clarity we intend, and we are continuing to improve our internal process so patch notes more accurately reflect gameplay adjustments. We are also working on how we explain balance updates more clearly, especially when a change can have effects across multiple weapons, enemies, and gameplay systems. Next question states, will we get more frequent updates about the game? Arrowhead responds, yes, improving how regularly and clearly we communicate is a priority for us. We're moving toward more consistent communication updates with deeper conversations happening more often. In the near term, the conversations will be focusing on the biggest issues we're seeing from players, including tech and performance improvements, the vision for game balance moving forward, player progression, and the broader player experience within the Galactic War. Alongside this, we'll be more transparent about community feedback, including what we're seeing, what we're prioritizing, and what actions we're taking. You'll start to see this reflected more clearly in patch notes and other updates. Next question says, hold on, just checking out place of interest. Next question says, what quality of life upgrades and changes will we see from the Galactic War? Maybe variation in reward types, like when we get used to stratagems with rewards, will we do more community-driven events with rewards like that? Arrowhead responds, good news, updates to the Galactic War and its rewards are coming this summer. We've seen the feedback around rewards and we want them to feel more distinctive, more meaningful, and more worthy of the battles you're fighting. Mission area stuff, oops. This includes adding greater variety to rewards and bringing back more of the excitement players have called out, including things like stratagem unlocks and more community-driven moments. We also want the Galactic War itself to feel more reactive to player actions, with events and outcomes that carry more weight. We will be sharing more details soon on how this connects to progression, balance, and the overall experience. They've got a couple more questions here, saying, will you ever have public beta testing? What is your beta testing process like now? Yes, expanding how we test updates with players is a priority for us. We're exploring having more closed and public beta testing with the goal of getting broader feedback, especially for balance changes before they go live. One of the challenges is finding the right balance between testing changes openly and not spoiling upcoming content or narrative elements tied to Galactic War. Today we run closed playtests that cover both new content and balance changes, as well as wider internal studio playtests. Going forward, we're looking at ways to separate these out so we can test balance more openly where it makes sense. Overall, our goal is to expand the footprint of our testing programs and bring more of the community into that process over time. And one question that I know a lot of us have had, even me, honestly. Why did you put exosuits in the Exo Extras Warbond? Does this mean we won't get an exosuit for free ever again? Or other vehicles? The goal with the Exo Experts Warbonds was to create something that felt thematically strong and exciting with exosuits as a core part of that fantasy. That said, we've seen the feedback around how that landed, especially when it comes to expectations around how players unlock major gameplay items like exosuits. More broadly, we want to strike the right balance between what's included in Warbonds and what's available through gameplay, so that rewards feel both exciting and fair. And to be clear, yes, you will be getting more vehicles through gameplay in the future. Will we get new red stratagems and ship modules? That's the last question. We've got teams actively working on both new red stratagems, evolving ships, and player progression to level 150 and beyond. Our goal is to expand these areas in ways that add meaningful new options and support different playstyles, rather than just adding more for the sake of it. We'll be sharing more details as these get closer to release. Salutes to all our divers, Arrowhead. So, after reading through all of that, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Feel free to leave a comment down below. Again, like I said, I'll be posting the questions. And of course, their responses on screen, so you guys can read them as I go through them as well. Yeah. Are you excited with what they've done with reaching out? Are you indifferent? Do you, like, just not care? Love to hear what you guys have to say for it. Anyways, yeah, I feel like that should be just about it for today. Yeah, just let me know your guys' thoughts, in the comments down below on all of this, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.